Okay, so we are recording. Can you hear me okay, Brittany? Good. Okay, awesome. Well, I am Jessica Craig. I'm really good friends with Brittany. I know that she has, excuse me, invited all of you guys here. I think we have a new one, Ian. Hey, Ian. She has invited all of you guys here to hear a little bit more about Pruvit and our community, and we'll talk a little bit about the ketones too. So I'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm Jessica Craig. I am from Alabama, so I don't know where all of you guys are. If you're able to type it in the chat and tell me where you're from, that would be awesome. If not, no big deal. I am currently sitting in my house that Pruvit is paying for, so that's pretty cool. We've actually been drinking this and sharing it, my husband and I, for almost 3 years now. November will be 3 years. So I'll give you just a little bit of my story. Before we found Pruvit, I was actually with another company, community-based marketing, MLM type thing, and was looking for something else. I had a newborn baby and just wasn't bringing in enough money to be able to be a stay-at-home mom like I wanted to be. So one of my friends actually found Pruvit. Mandy Mitchell is her name. I really didn't know a whole lot about ketones or ketosis. I had heard of the Atkins diet. I don't know if you guys remember that back in the day when everybody did the Atkins diet. So I knew a little bit about it, but not a ton. So whenever I watched the campfire video, so hopefully all of you guys have seen that little video that explains exactly what this product does. When I saw that video and realized that there was a powder that you could drink that would put you into ketosis and all this good stuff, I thought, if this really does what it says it's going to do, first of all, I have to have it because I was overweight. I was exhausted. I mean, if any of you people on here have kids, then you know exactly what I mean. My daughter was 6 years old at the time. And like I said, I had a newborn baby, so exhausted doesn't even cover it. So I was really just struggling in a whole lot of aspects of my life, financially, mentally, physically, all the things, and was actually praying for something. I was like, I've got to find something that can help me get my life together and for sure help me bring in some extra income so that I can be a stay-at-home mom and not put this tiny newborn baby in daycare. So we ordered the product and really got started sharing it right away because, like I said, I needed an income. So if you're on here, it's because you want to hear a little bit more about the business. So most likely you need some extra income or you're looking to change your financial situation completely. So this can be anything you want it to be. Like, I knew what I wanted. I knew that I wanted to go big in this. You know what I mean? Like, do it as much as I could and bring in as much money for my family as I possibly could. But I had no idea the actual potential of what you could do here. What I needed to make was $2,000 a month. So that's what I needed to bring in to be able to provide for my family. So I did that plus so much more. So my husband actually gets to do this with me full time. He's actually giving our 2-year-old a bath right now, but he was able to quit his full-time job. He was an appraiser for our county's tax assessor's office. So he worked a full-time job, and now we're both blessed and able to do Pruvit from home. So we get to spend way more time with our kids, way more time with each other, and we're doing something that we really feel like is giving us a ton of meaning. So I don't know what you guys do for a living right now, what your interests are, but if you like to help people and you like to make money, this is definitely something that you can get behind. What I loved about it most was the fact that everyone can use this product. So have any of you guys, if you're able to type it in the chat, have any of you guys ever been with any other MLM, network marketing company, community-based marketing, whatever you want to call it? Have you ever done anything like this before? Hang on, I'm going to mute somebody. So most things out there, if you guys know about, I mean, everybody's selling something, right, to make some extra money, but most all companies, most all products are really just for a limited amount of people. Like, You're selling jewelry to women. You're selling makeup to women. You're selling leggings to women. You're selling face care to women. What we have is something that everyone needs and can benefit from. So that's really one of the main things that attracted me to Pruvit, was the fact that I knew that I wouldn't be limited to who I could share this with, which means it makes it a lot easier. Our ketones are safe for kids. So I knew that if it was something that I could give my children, that it would be something that I could stand behind and share with people and feel comfortable that it was safe and, not garbage. So both of my kids drink ketones every day. My grandma drinks it. Literally, if you have anybody that you love and you want them to be around for a long time, this is something that you want to share with them. So it's not just for people who are looking to lose weight. The power of ketones goes way beyond that, even though for sure that's one of the main things that I was attracted to, because I'm a woman and we're always trying to lose weight, right? So basically that's it. We got started and went freaking crazy and just started telling everybody that we could, everybody that we knew, everybody that we talked to, everybody that comes into our presence. We share ketones with them because we love what it's done for us, and we love the business opportunity because of what it's done for our family financially. I believe in ketones and I love what the product has done for me, but at the exact same time, this business is what has changed everything for us. Just to kind of give you guys perspective, before Pruvit, we were the type of family who my husband and I had to text each other like, hey, I need to go buy groceries. Can you check and see how much money is our bank account? How much can I spend? Or when I would go pump gas, I would have to only get $20 or $25 in my tank instead of being able to just fill it all the way up. So the other day I was filling up gas and that really just like came over me like, oh my gosh, I'm able to fill up my tank and not have to worry about it. I know that may seem small to some of you guys, but to me it really meant a lot. So since finding Pruvit and joining the business side, like I said, not only has my husband been able to quit his full-time job, so we both get to work from home together, we've been able to build our dream home, which we never thought we would be able to do. We drive a car. I drive a Lexus LX 570, if you guys know anything about that, but that would have never been something that we would have been able to do before Pruvit. So Pruvit pays for my car payment every month. That's a really cool perk that we have with our company is once you hit a circle of champions, it's like a level in our company, they give you a car allowance. So you get to go get a luxury vehicle of your choice. We have this huge list that you can choose from, but it's really awesome. So basically this can be whatever you want it to be, y'all. Like I said, for me and my family, we went all in and we really did the thing, and now our lives are completely different. But we have tons of people who just do this very part-time, and they make great extra money. Like Brittany, Brittany's a teacher. She is a coach. She's she doesn't have kids, but she's still one of the busiest women that I know. She's always got something going on, but she also hustles really hard in the nooks and crannies of her day, or, whenever she's not involved with teaching or coaching, she spends her time working her business and chatting with all of you guys. So I know y'all know how amazing Brittany is, but she's been able to, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Brittany, but not only does she have a luxury vehicle, but she's been able to exceed her teaching salary. So she makes more money as a Pruvit promoter than she even does as a teacher and a coach. And she just does it part-time. She's still a teacher, so she isn't able to spend 100 hours a day working her Pruvit business, and she's still been super successful. So there's nothing too small. There's nothing too big. Like I said, this can be whatever you want it to be. If you're looking for something just to kind of dabble in and bring in some extra money to pay off some debt, or to go on a vacation, or just to be able to buy more things, right? Buy nicer things. You can certainly do that. Or if you want to go all in, this is definitely somewhere where you can change your financial situation completely. Retire your husband, retire yourself, drive a luxury vehicle, go on amazing trips. Like, we've just done so many things in the past 3 years since we've been with Pruvit. Our community is incredible. So if you're looking for something to get behind where you can have be around like-minded people who are excited about life and love helping people and just see the vision for, a bigger future. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this, but what we're doing now with community-based marketing is the future. There is nothing else that I could possibly do to bring in the income that I'm bringing in. There's nothing. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. Like, I'm not a famous person, but I'm able to bring in a substantial income that I would never be able to do. And it's all because of all the stars are aligned, right? We have Pruvit. Our company is brand spanking new. Like, imagine this. I know you guys have heard of companies out there that have been around for 100 years, like Mary Kay or Herbalife or I don't know, I can't think of all the different ones, but all these companies that have been around for years and years and years. Can you imagine if you were one of the first promoters in their first couple of years when they were just getting started and growing a business? So that's really what I'm so thankful for, is that I've been blessed to have heard about this opportunity. Not only did I hear about it, but I said yes. I said yes to it. And so our lives are completely different because of Pruvit. And also because of what we have. Like, look around, y'all. Keto is everywhere. When I got started 3 years ago, it wasn't even really a buzzword yet. It was just kind of people were just starting to talk about keto and the keto diet and the keto lifestyle. But now it's everywhere. So everybody has heard of keto, and like, a lot of people are trying the diet and failing miserably because it's hard. So we have something that can help them. So I think, the time that it is being 2019 and community-based marketing being so huge right now, and people starting to realize that this really can be a way to bring in a ton of money. Having a brand new company like Pruvit that is going crazy and exploding, and having a product like ketones, like, y'all, why would you not do this? Seriously. So I'm going to talk to you guys really quick. I don't want to keep you on here all night, but I want to tell you a little bit about how you can get started as a promoter. So we really just want you to get in where you fit in. Like, there's no right or wrong way to get started in our company. If you're drinking the product, if you're a customer, you're just a raving fan, and you want to be able to get your product for free, we can help you do that. We have a great referral program that's for customers and promoters. So you can get your product for free. You don't have to be a promoter to do that, which is very cool. Just by getting 2 customers. So everybody knows 2 people who need better sleep, better focus, better energy, better fat loss. Everybody knows 2 people who needs this product. So with that, you're able to get your product for free every month. I have only ever paid for my personal ketones one time, the first time I bought them, and I've been drinking them for free every single month since then. And then as far as building a business, our only requirement is a $37 annual fee. So that's nothing, y'all. It's $37. We have 0 requirements. So you have no sales quotas. You have no contract. You're not locked into anything at all. So it's worth a shot, right? Like, if you're maybe a little bit scared or nervous, maybe you've never done anything like this before, it's totally fine. Like, you're not locked into anything. We're not going to come to your house. Nobody's going to be upset if you don't become a millionaire. Like, we just want you to get started and give it a try, because you don't know what can happen here. If you do really want to give it a go, like, if you're serious about this and you want to build a business, I 100% recommend getting started with some product. So clearly you want to be drinking the product. So if you're not already doing that, 100%, we want to get you drinking it. We want you to order your own product, have an experience, be able to tell people how you feel. That's one of the first things that I did when I started drinking it. When I started feeling the benefits, it was so easy for me to share it with people, right? Like, I can't imagine trying to sell somebody something that I'm not using myself. So for sure, It's not a requirement, but 100% I recommend that you start drinking the product right away so you can get your own experience. But if you are serious and you do want to build a business here, you want to be able to share this product with other people. So we have a couple promoter packs that you can get started with, so that way you can make 5 and 10 day trials. So this is what we do. My 2-year-old's yelling in the background. Hopefully y'all can't hear him. So this is what we do. We have, when we talk to people about this, we share that little campfire video. That's what we do over and over again all day long. You don't have to learn all the things about ketones and ketosis. You don't have to know exactly how this product works. All you need to be able to do is say, hey, can you watch this super short video for me? Hey, bud. I'm sorry, y'all. Huh? Okay, here's a drink. Where's Dad? Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, sorry. So what you're going to do, hang on, y'all. I'm going to mute myself so I can yell at my husband really quick. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to share the campfire video. They're going to watch it, and a couple things are going to happen. You've got a couple different type of people. Someone is going to want to research. They're going to ask all the questions. They're going to want to know if they can drink this with all their different health problems, or if they have an ingrown toenail. Like, we hear it all, y'all. And so what you're going to do is get them connected to one of us. So we have an incredible team of people. Like, I know if you guys know Brittany, then y'all know that she is the bomb. You're just now meeting me, so I'm here to support you. My husband, like I said, we both do this full time. And besides us, we have a whole line of people who are awesome and willing to help. So I love, love, love the fact that you're not in this alone. This is not one of those things where someone says, hey, join my team, pay all this money, get in, da-da-da-da, and then just kind of says, good luck, go get them. You know what I mean? Like, you're not in this alone. We're going to give you very specific directions. We are going to support you and hold your hand every single step of the way. So you're going to let them watch that video. If they have questions, you're going to get them connected to us. And then you're also going to have some people like me. I had 0 questions besides how much is it. I wanted this so bad whenever I first saw that video. Like, if I would have been able to drive to get the product, I would have hopped in the car. Like, that's how bad I wanted it. I stalked my mailman. I was going crazy. Like, I wanted it so bad. And then person number 3, and the person like me, they're going to hop right on your website. They're going to place an order. They may possibly be interested in promoting. Like, they're going to be all about it. So you're going to have a lot of people like that. But person number 3, this is the one I would say that is going to be your majority. They are interested. They really want to try the product, but they're just unsure about it, right? They don't know if they've tried everything under the sun. Is this another one of those things? Am I wasting my money? Like, you're going to have so many people like that. So this is where having that product in hand is going to be key. So if you can snag a promoter pack, when you have someone who's just not ready to hop on and place an order, you're going to be able to sell them a 5 or a 10-day trial pack. They get to try the different flavors. They get to have their own experience for a few days and see if this is something that they're going to be, that they're going to actually like. And then from there, they're going to make their decision on whether they want to be a customer or a promoter. If you absolutely cannot get a promoter pack, that's okay. We don't want to pressure anybody, but I'm just telling you, it's going to help build your business a lot quicker if you can figure it out. When we got started, my husband and I told y'all in the beginning, we're broke as a joke. We couldn't even fill up our gas tank all the way with gas. So for sure, we didn't have the money to buy a promoter pack. But at the very same time, I wanted this business to work for me and my family so bad that I figured it out. So we got a credit card, crossed our fingers, said a few prayers, and got that promoter pack. And y'all, we had it sold before it even came in the door. Like, before it even hit our door, we had pre-sold all of our trial packs just from being excited about it and talking to people and, sharing it, right? So it's easy to share because everybody needs ketones, and you guys are going to have a very supportive team with Brittany and myself and all the others who are willing to help. But that's it, y'all. $37 is our only requirement. For sure, you want to get your own product and start drinking it. And if you can swing it, we want you to get a promoter pack. One other thing that I want to say about the promoter pack is we do have a big one. It comes with 200 packs of ketones. So you're going to be able to put those together and make, I think that, I can't add, I'm crazy. I think that makes 20 of the 10-day trials. So you're going to want to find 20 people to share it with, which is super easy. And once you get all that sold, you're going to, of course, make your money back. So this is not like an I don't even call it an investment. Like you're purchasing something, you're going to resell it, you're going to make all your money back, and then you're going to make a little bit of profit off of those. But if you get that big pack, Pruvit is crazy. And they have this promotion going on where you get just for buying that pack, you get to be a rank 5. So I don't know how much you guys know about MLM, network marketing, but everything's based off of like what level you are in the company, right? So ours goes by, we call them ranks. The higher up your rank, the further down into your business, the more money you make, basically. I'm not going to go into it all, but Pruvit says, all right, if you get this pack, we're going to let you be a rank 5 for an entire year. So you don't, even if you haven't, actually done what it takes to earn rank 5, you get paid as a rank 5 for an entire year. Plus you get double go fast bonuses for your first 30 days. I know that sounds like Chinese to y'all. You're probably like, what's a go fast bonus? What's a rank 5? But it doesn't matter. What I'm telling you is you get more money if you get that big promoter pack. So if you can figure it out, if you can swing it, not trying to pressure y'all at all, so don't just hear my heart. I just want you to know all the information. You want to get the promoter pack if you can. Brittany, is there anything else you can think of that I need to cover before we take questions?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just want everyone to know on here, I literally started this to help cover my utility bills because I used to be engaged, and then I had a mortgage that I couldn't afford. So I loved the fact that I'm driving, so I can't look at this. But I love the fact that there was no quotas that you had to meet. So I was actually just at dinner or drinks with Joey, who's on the call, and I literally told him, I was like, you can make this as big or small as you want. If you want to make enough money to cover your groceries for the month, that's great. If you want to make enough to cover your mortgage a month, that's great. If you want this to be your main source of income, it can happen. And I'm living proof that it literally can happen in the nooks and crannies of your day. And I just want everybody to know that there has not been one day that I've done this business alone. So for example, look at this phone call. We've been on the phone for 25 minutes, and this is the first time that I've talked. So it just goes to show you that when you guys get connected with people and they want information, Tayton can attest to this because he's had me in conversation with 8 or 9 people in the last 24 hours. But you just have to make the connection, and then whoever your support system is, they will take it from there. And that's the only way that I could do this. I can't be on my phone when I'm teaching geometry. I can't be on my phone when I'm coaching basketball, but it's literally a game changer. And if you know how to attract people and you know how create interest and just share your story and be the authentic you, whether that be on Facebook or in person, you just literally connect people and they will take it from there. So even a year in, I could do this business by myself. I could talk to people by myself. I could get promoters by myself, but that's not duplicatable. What's duplicatable is, connecting people to a third-party validation, connecting people to the research, to the science. We actually have a call going on right now where you literally could call into our specialists and ask any question that you wanted. So that's the only thing that I would say, Jessica, really is that people can make it as big or small as they want. And I just want people to know that I didn't do this by myself. And like I said, we've been on the phone for 25 minutes and this is the first words I've said. So you can clearly see, I don't do this by myself, and you guys just met Jessica tonight and she just ran the entire call. So that's literally how it will be for you and your business, with sharing the product, sharing the research, sharing the questions, sharing the education. And then at the end of the conversation, okay, here's Joey's website, here's Tayton's website, here's Ian's website, here's Teresa's website. That's all I do every day. So I'm I don't know. I'm just super thankful to have you, Jessica, like, you know, as one of my mentors. And kind of like she said, you know, get in where you fit in. If you can't afford the promoter pack, then I will send off the sample packs like on your behalf. But here's my opinion. Like, if you're going to find a bunch of people who want a 5 or 10 day pack, why would I make the profit when you can make the profit? And I knew that if I didn't have any money in the game, if I didn't have any skin in the game, like I probably wouldn't have moved as fast as I moved because there was no risk.
Yeah. No,
So,
I agree with that 100%. I always tell people, like, I didn't have the money to buy my promoter pack and I bought it anyway. And you better believe, like, I got to work. And so that's one of the reasons I think that my business went as quickly as it did, is because I was like, crap, I just spent over $1,000 that I didn't have. So I've got to sell this stuff. So I started talking to everybody that I could. So y'all, if you think that you can't sell anything, like, I hear that every single day. I'm not a salesperson. I don't think I could do this. This stuff sells itself. It really does. All you need to do is just be able to attract people, like Brittany said, or, you know, if you're comfortable talking to people, or, you know, just letting them know, like, all we do all day long is we share this on social media. But if you're not a big social media person, if you just know people, you know what I mean? If you're just able to talk to people and let them know what you have. This is in Spanish, but I wear a Pruvit shirt that says something about ketones or keto every single day. Like, this is literally all I wear when I have to wear real clothes. I feel like a psycho because I'm always in my leggings and my Pruvit shirts. But this gets so much attention because keto is such a buzzword right now, and everybody's, you know, trying to figure out the diet. So when they see my shirt or they see my shaker or whatever, they're like, oh, are you doing keto? Boom. Like, I get to have conversations with people all day long just because keto is huge right now. So
so true. I mean, I mix it up in like the teacher lounge all the time, and people just by nature, like, they see you pouring something in the water and they're like, oh, what is that? Like,
yeah.
I remember I just left Florida, and from the time that I took off on my flight, like, got to the airport, to the time I landed in Austin, I talked to 8 new people. I had a keto shirt on, and I mixed up the product. So it truly is, like what she said, like, it sells itself. I mean, if you're a personable person who has a burning desire to, like, help others and make this something that could pay your bills or get you a car. I'm driving a Jaguar right now, so my mom would kill me if she saw me FaceTiming on this, because if I got into an accident, this shit would cost me more than I probably want to pay. But this is prove it earn. Like, I drive like a grandma because I'm so afraid to get hit, but I, like, drive a Jaguar to school. Like, how crazy is that?
No,
it's so cool. I feel like such a boss. But if it's okay, like, could we unmute anybody or everybody and just see, like, if anybody has any questions? Because I know we said a lot really fast. I know we went through, like, you know, how to get started and the different options. And I remember when I first got started, I had a couple questions, and then I was just the type who was like, well, put it on my credit card. I don't have anything else to lose. Like, let's just see what happens. And then it became that. So
I'm going to
or maybe, I don't know if, like, people want to unmute themselves because it might get super loud.
No mustard.
Okay, I just needed somebody that was super loud. Sorry, love you.
Do you want both of McDoubles to be like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Ketones and McDoubles, yeah.
Somebody did post in the chat, how much do the promoter packs cost? So we have 2 options now. The mini promoter pack is $650, and that comes with 100 packets of ketones. So that would make 10 of the 10-day trials. That one does not get you those extra benefits that I was telling you guys about the double commission. And then our big one, the one that comes with 200 packets, is $1,300. So you get boxes of all of our different mainstay flavors, and then you package them up and sell them. You can drink some of that yourself, of course. I don't like to share. I like hoard my ketone stash, y'all.
Yeah, and if it's okay, like, I'm just gonna add to that, just being like a math teacher. So I was one of those that, like, crunched all the numbers before I got started. So, like, let's just say you buy the 200 servings, it's $1,300. When you go to sell those, you'll make anywhere from $1,600 to $800. So when you look at those numbers, you're going to make somewhere between like a $300 and a $500 profit. So that's what Jessica was saying, is it's not really an investment, because you're going to end up either using that product for yourself or you're going to sell it off to other people. And I've also had some people that started and they just couldn't swing the promoter pack, which is totally fine. Like, you know, she said, get in where you fit in. So for those people, they kind of just grabbed like a couple boxes of different flavors, like maybe 3 or 4 boxes, and made their own sample packs, which is totally fine. Just understand that, like, let's say your business explodes and you bring in promoters within the first 30 days, like, you're not going to make as much commission as you would if you came in with a promoter pack. So I think I just wanted to add that in. And then also, like, let's say you can't afford the promoter pack, or you're a little skeptical about how many people you can share this with. You can always buy the promoter pack within your first 2 weeks and still get all of the same benefits. So I had one girl who kind of put up a post, and she got such a huge response that she like pre-sold, if that makes sense, like she pre-sold 5 and 10 day packs. So she sold the product even though she didn't have the product yet, and used that money to buy a promoter pack. So that's also an option too.
Yeah, we have people that do that all the time.
I just wanted to bring that up.
I'm so thankful that I did get the promoter pack, because for me personally, like I told you guys, I really got to work because I knew that this was something that I needed for my family, and I was excited and wanted to do everything that I could. But I brought in a lot of promoters during my first 30 days, because not only was I sharing the product, but I was sharing the business opportunity. I was like, y'all, I found this amazing company. I'm so excited. I'm going to make all this money. I want you guys to do it with me. So I signed up a lot of promoters in my first 30 days. And had I not have gotten that promoter pack to get the double commission, I would have missed out on thousands of extra dollars. So praise the Lord, I got the promoter pack. Who has a question? Who has any questions?
I think at this point, like, if people know how to unmute themselves, or maybe throw in the chat that they have anything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when we unmuted, it got really loud.
And no dumb question. You can literally ask anything. And also, one more thing, we have some really cool training events. Like, Pruvit events are everything. So I don't know if you guys have ever been a part of a company that obviously do really well with the product and selling the product and making money and doing all those things. But Pruvit is really big into self-development too. So I have changed so much just personally since I've been with Pruvit, and it's because of our events. So all of our events are incredible. They're like, none of them are required. So if you're not into traveling, or if you don't have time or whatever, you don't have to do anything. But we do have tons of opportunities for you to learn and grow. And on the 29th of this month, June 29th, I think it's the 29th. Help me.
Okay.
Yes, the 29th. We have some playbook events going on in different areas. So we've got one in Atlanta, one in Canada, one in Cancun, Mexico. We're launching in Mexico this month, by the way. So if you guys know anybody from Mexico, like, you want to get them started, because we're brand new in Mexico this month. And then we have one in San Diego. So I don't know where all you guys are located, but my husband and I are going to the one. I'm excited about that. Anybody else have any questions? And if you can think of any more questions.
Oh, I think it sounds like somebody's trying to talk, but I can't hear them. I don't know. And I'll, just so everybody knows, like, I'll follow up with you guys. So I'll shoot you a message on Messenger, and if you can think of something, I'll pop Jessica in the chat, and we can talk about it one-on-one. I know with like a small group, some people might be a little hesitant to asking because everybody is in a different financial situation. So if you guys have anything, or you want to know a little bit more about my story or ways to get involved, message. But it sounded like somebody started talking, but I couldn't really hear them.
Okay, going once, going twice. Okay, awesome. So we want to honor y'all's time. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Get back with Brittany. I'm happy to help answer any other questions that you guys have. I just hope that you guys know what kind of opportunity you've been blessed with just by getting to know about this product and this company. Like, everybody that I talk to, I'm like, you don't realize it yet, but you just got the biggest blessing of your life, because I cannot imagine if my friend hadn't have told me about Pruvit. And so everybody that I talk to, I'm like, you don't know what you have your hands on. Like, you have to do this with us. So we're excited. I can't wait to see all of you guys. And I just know that y'all are about to join us, and we have the most amazing team in the whole entire world. And Brittany is the bomb. So y'all already know that. Brittany, I think you're frozen. If you want to tell everybody bye, I think she's gone. Okay. All right. Love you guys.